Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Evermore So, or if it makes you feel more comfortable, you can feel free to just call me Jay. Today we have our weekly / timeless weekly reading prediction / tarot reading, as well as some self-care Sunday, or some Sunday self-care. There we go. So how these readings go: first, I start off with some rituals and things you can do on Sunday to focus on your self-care. And then we look at the energy for the week with some tarot cards and some more oracle cards. And we'll end it off with little therapeutic mantras to help you get through the weeks when things get a little tough. So with that being said, I have two piles for you, pile number 1 and pile number 2. I'll go ahead and leave a picture of these piles and just feel free to pause if you need some more time. So for those of you that chose pile number 1, I'm going to put our mantra cards to the side. I really should just start with just shuffling just the self-care, but it's okay. We have music. We have sound healing. Sync with the moon. And look to the stars. So Sunday, really focus on some sound healing, some balancing chakra baths, some relaxing music, maybe some classical music, just something to relax you. And while you're listening to all of those sounds and that healing, you could also be taking a look at your natal chart and also the lunar cycles. I'm hearing to script along with the lunar cycle, so depending on when you're watching this, script in regards to the new moon and manifestation, or focus with the full moon on releasing and possibly even doing a burning bowl ritual. And if you don't know what that is, you write down something you want to release and you burn it safely in a bowl, in a way releasing that from you. So with that being said, it's a really big emphasis with look to the stars. It keeps catching my eye. I'm getting the feeling that your guides really want you to focus on paying attention to your natal charts and also the transits that are currently happening when you're watching this. If you don't know where to start, I follow Bahati Life. She is an amazing astrologer. But I will let you know, she usually uploads the weekly predictions on Mondays. So you have to wait for whenever you're watching this, that Monday at 7 p.m. of the week, she goes through the astrology of the week. And that will be very, very beneficial with you or for you. And that is what I'm seeing for your Self-Care Sunday. Let's move on to your weekly tarot reading / predictions. So for my number 1s, what will be happening for them the week that they decide to watch this reading? That wanted to come out. 2 of Swords. So some of you will have to make a decision this week, but you're not sure what decision to make. I'm hearing, should I stay or should I go? Do I continue to pursue it or let it go? The Hanged Man. You're being asked to surrender at this time, but with this Hanged Man in particular, I'm feeling like there's a little bit of resistance this week to just letting things go and surrendering to the flow of what the universe is trying to tell you or communicate to you. For a lot of you, you need a new perspective on what is currently plaguing your mind this week. Knight of Cups. Nine of Cups. You're having a hard time letting go because I feel like with this group you have some issues with control and just letting things be. A lot of you have a very, very specific idea of how you would like your life to look, how you would like this week to go. A lot of you have a very specific plan of at this age, I'm going to do this. By this age, I'm going to have that. Very, very specific, very type A, very nitpicky, very controlling, OCD-ish energy with this group. And you're being asked to let that go. And a lot of you are like, how on earth am I supposed to just go with the flow and let things go? I'll use myself as an example. I had a very particular idea of how my life would look. I'm 26. And each stage of my life, I had a very idea of how my life would look. None of those ideas have come to pass. I think the only thing that has come to pass that I was expecting is being married to my now husband. But other than that, it was everything else. I just go with the flow at this point in life. Like, God knows, God got me, God knows what to do. My ancestor got me, my spirit guides got me. The deity I'm working with, I believe, has faith and got me as well. But yeah, right now you guys are being asked to surrender. But there's a lot of resistance with surrendering this week. That might be why they want you to pay attention to your astrology and your natal chart, because it's going to give you a semblance of control that you guys so desperately want. The proof that you so desperately want. Working with the energy of the stars is going to help you surrender a bit of that control, because you were like, oh, well, yeah, that makes sense why this is happening. Or according to my chart, it makes sense why this area of my life will look like this instead of what I planned for it to go. A lot of you are being asked this week to find joy in the small things. It's not always about huge accomplishments. You can enjoy the small things in life as well. You have to celebrate the little wins and not just the big wins all the time. Because life is so much more than just those major events that happens in life. Not saying to not celebrate them, of course celebrate them, but I'm saying there's more to celebrate than just the big wins in life. The promotions, the weddings, the graduations, the birth of new babies. Celebrate the small things as well. Maybe you got a loan for a business. Maybe you're starting to understand astrology and things are making sense to you a lot more. I'm getting Virgo energy with this group, or earth sign energy with this group. And if you're not an earth sign, I do see earth sign placements. Particularly in your first house. I know for me, I have Capricorn that rules like 4 different planets, and they're all in my first house. So I completely understand with having an idea and a plan of how things should go. But again, you're being asked to surrender. Or else you're going to be stuck in this 2 of Swords energy of what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Things aren't going as I planned for it to go. What do I do now? I need some water. You surrender to the flow. That's what you do. You surrender to the flow. You have trust in the divine of whatever it is you believe in. I believe in God. I believe in my ancestors. I believe in my angels, my guides, and this deity I'm working with, their energy. Let's get some more cards for you. New lifestyle. That new lifestyle is really about releasing control with this group. Releasing the need to be in control of everything. It's a lot. I do not want all of these. I don't think so. No. heal money issues. So that could be a focus for you all as well. Maybe that's one of the reasons you guys are so in control, is because of some money issues you may have, some lack of mindsets. Not hearing you. You feel like people aren't hearing you. You feel like, ooh, as a child, your voice was not heard growing up and things were out of your control. So this is kind of some inner child healing for you guys. But the universe, God, your guides, your angels, your ancestors, your team is asking you to trust us. We know what we're doing. That's what they're saying. We know what we're doing. We've been doing this longer than you've been alive. You have to trust us. But a lot of it stems from, as a child, not being heard, not having a lot of money, not having a lot of things. You don't want to end up in that particular situation again as an adult. So a lot of you have that tight control because of that. But I see astrology is going to really benefit this group. Astrology is going to help this group a lot, make sense of a lot of things. And it's going to help you move with some semblance of control because you can see the planets and align your moves with how the planets are going. But yeah, definitely focus on some inner child healing because you were not heard growing up. And that's affecting you to this day still. Some of you say, are you serious? I thought I healed past this. Healing comes in waves. Sometimes you can think you've healed past something and next thing you know, it's right back in your face. I just realized that I don't know if some of you are still here, that I didn't do the 2 mantras to help you get through the week. Every time you thought life would defeat you, you were wrong. Look at everything you have survived so far. You weren't defeated then, you won't be defeated now. So 2 major themes of being defeated. That is not the case for you. You will succeed and you will make it. So now, if you made it to this far in the reading, leave a little rainbow. And if it resonated, please leave a comment below. And if you'd like to see more from me, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Now, you have a blessed day. Bye. Hello, if you chose pile number 2, this is the pile for you. So, reiterating one more time, these are timeless, so whatever week you find it is the week it's meant to find you, and it will apply. We're going to start off with self-care, just some things you can do on Sunday to get yourself rested and rejuvenated. These are some therapeutic cards. They're emotional support animal cards. We'll be taking a look at these at the end of the reading so we can go ahead and just get some mantras to help you get through the week if things get a little bit rough. And to actually look at the energy of this week, we'll be doing some tarot pulls and some oracle pulls. But let's just start off with your Sunday. We have family. Taking the time to spend time with your family, not just your blood family, but your found family will be very beneficial to you on Sunday. And journal. And on Sundays, even though I haven't done it in a while, I like to do, at least I was doing, I haven't done it in a while, I will write myself self-love notes to up my self-love I have for myself. So maybe that's something you want to try to do. And we have pleasure, and this is self-pleasure. And since we're on YouTube, I will not be going into too much detail, but that is there. So yeah, your Sunday, focus on spending time with your found family to rejuvenate yourself. Hug some people you haven't hugged in a while. Tell them how much they mean to you, how much you care about them, and how much you love them. You may also want to do some gratitude journaling with your family and about your family, your found family, and things of that nature. And then with pleasure, self-pleasure, we'll just leave it at that. But those are some things you can focus on Sunday to rejuvenate yourself. Now let's look at the weekly tarot reading / predictions. For my pile number 2s, what will be happening this week? What do they need to know? Oh my God. This isn't the easiest deck to shuffle with. I just got it. Ooh, we got 5 of Swords. So you may want to watch your back this week. You have Strength. You catch more flies with honey is what I'm hearing. Keep in mind, you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. God, I sound like my grandma. She passed about almost a decade ago, but that's something she would say. You catch more flies with honey than vinegar, and that's also some things that my elders communicate with me as well. Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting the feeling that for this group, you mainly need to watch your back at work. I'm hearing and seeing that some people may try to drag your name through the mud so they can look better. But use your willpower and your inner strength to, instead of, I want to really pay attention to this, instead of meeting them at their level, at that standard, at that low ball, going tit for tat with each other. Instead, focus on treating them and killing them with kindness, because that's going to show how you are. I'm hearing the better option. I'm seeing some people may be trying to apply for the same job, and that's why they're acting that way. But you not stooping to their level is going to show you being the better candidate and open up some prosperity and abundance and opportunities for you at work. Judgment. They'll get what's due for them. They'll be judged. I worked at a spot for a while. It was really toxic. I had to leave it, but they kind of try to pit us against each other with our stats. I work in IT, so if you work in IT and you know, with ticketing systems and tickets and things of that nature, your stats and your metrics are important. At least if you work with customer service, which I do and I've done for years. And they were always calling us like we were family, but they will always try to pit us against one another and see who's doing better than who. And I'm not seeing that you work in an environment. You may work in an environment like that. If you do, get out. Trust me, your life will be a lot easier and better and less stressful. But with you guys in particular, I'm seeing competition at the workplace. And this person that's dragging you down, they will be judged. A lot of you are going to be getting opportunities outside of your current job. Work opportunities outside of your current job. For a lot of you, I see movement into jobs that are better for your mental health. A place where you are treated with kindness and nurturing, and that has this nurturing kind of feeling to it. They don't want you guys being pitted against each other. They don't force you guys to have this competition against one another. They recognize that everybody has their own strengths and weaknesses. Under the deck energy, we have 7 of Wands. I'm going to move this actually because I have to shuffle some more. But there is more to the toxic workplace you currently work at. And you're going to be getting better offers. A place that is good for your mental health. A place that is, I'm hearing, willing to work with your schedule. That's very accommodating. Trust me, places like that exist. The job I'm currently working at, I thought I would stay there for maybe max a year. Man, I'm not I'm not leaving this company. It's hard to find a company like that nowadays. Looking at the energy of the week for pile 2 when they find this reading. What do they need to know for the week? fear and worry. We have community. Come on. Soul journey. Where you're currently at, you're not meant to stay. It's causing you too much fear and worry, too much anxiety. The community is not healthy for you. There's too much judgment. There's too much going on. You also have better perspective. So this reading, I feel like, is giving you a better perspective. I promise you, there are companies that do care about their employees. I promise you they exist. I'm literally working for one. We have love beginning. So also with this group, someone who's in the talking stage with another individual, they're going to be taking your relationship to the next level because they're going to be choosing you over someone else. They're making the decision that, no, I want to be with you. I don't want to be with anyone else. So expect love this week as well, and to be asked out officially. And for some of you, soul journey, this is the person you're meant to be with for your rest of your life. Or beyond, if you believe in that. I personally told my husband that he's stuck with me for eternity. And I mean that with all my soul. And I'll tell people, I'm not coming back to this earth unless he does. Alright. Let's focus on the mantras. You are strong enough. You will rise above the ashes. You will find a way to become whole again. So some of you, this job and dating, I'm hearing, especially if you're in my generation. I'm 26, so I'm right on the cusp of Gen Z and millennial. So if you're a millennial or Gen Z as well. Dating, I hear the horror stories from my friends. I personally didn't really have to deal with it much. Me and my husband started dating when I was 18, shortly before I turned 19. So I got lucky, but some of you were burned a little bit by love, by previous people that you've been in, not even relationships with, they were situationships, and you never made it past talking stage, but it was so stressful. But you are overcoming that. You are finding love again. And this one is going to be worth it. But okay. That was my reading for my pile number 2s. And so this resonated, please leave a comment down below, because you leaving comments down below let me know that my guidance is actually assisting you during this lifetime. And also leave a pink heart down below if you made it this far. If you would like to see more from me, do know that I plan on doing these weekly to bi-weekly depending on how my energy continues to go. So far I've been pretty good with the weekly, so we'll see if that continues. And with that being said, if you do want to see more from me, I do a lot of ancestor readings. I plan on doing some more spirit readings, as well as I do unboxings. I've been trying to focus those lately, so people, I think I choose pretty good with the deck, so I'm trying to share. So with that being said, if you do want to see more, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload, and you have a blessed day. Bye.